I mean, Jesus, man. I mean, come on. Come on. You have all the money in the world. You have the belt. You are considered one of the greatest fighters to ever step in that cage. And you fuck it all up. Jon Jones has been on a whirlwind. He used to be beloved when he first entered. He was just gifted athlete. He was a badass, man. He was knocking fools out with his knees, with his elbows, especially those elbows, boy. This dude was freakishly youngest champion to ever be crowned. This guy is unstoppable. Nobody could really beat this guy but himself. He beats his fucking self. That's what he does. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with some of these fighters these days. Honestly, with overall sports, figures. Sure, you get access to a lot of shit once you become famous. A lot of shit's free. Women, drugs, especially the drugs. He's been in and out of rehab. This guy has a cocaine problem. There's nothing to laugh about, but he has a fucking cocaine, man. Man, Daniel Kramer, man, I was hoping he'd knock his ass out, just to get, come on, put some sense into him, but that never happened. So today, I look on Yahoo, I look for stories, to see what's going on in the world. And then, of course, Jon Jones wants to fucking hit and run a pregnant woman, flee the scene. I heard that he went back. I think he came back. There's marijuana in the car, of course. He came back for his money or whatever, and then he left again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, he fled the scene. It was going to be a misdemeanor. The woman did get injured a little bit. But now it's straight out felony. They have a warrant for his arrest. This guy is such a dumbass, man. This guy is ruining his whole fucking career. This guy is the most talented beast fighter there is. Do I like him personally? No. I fucking hate the guy. I want the guy to lose. There was a time where I actually absolutely loved this guy when he came in. This guy was he was overall he is one of the best fighters of all time. This guy had all the skill levels. This guy was very tall too, so that helped too. He was very lengthy and everything, but he put everything together. His strikes were unorthodox, but they worked. This guy with Anderson Silva was one of the best at the time. He's fucking it all up though. I mean, and then he started to become too cocky, and I do not like when people get too cocky when then they themselves think that, I'm the shit and I'm gonna be the shit for the rest of my life. You just got shitted on, son. You shat on yourself. You just fucking queefed, bro. You just fucking sharted. You ruined your whole... I don't understand how this fucking guy, man. This fucking guy. That's how you know he's a despicable person, when he doesn't even fucking stay to see if the other person's fine. He ran the red light. He hit the woman, and he fucking decided to leave. That is a despicable person. I hope they strip the belt. I hope he's fucking gone for a very long time. Prison, that's all up to the court and stuff. I mean, from the UFC. This guy should not be allowed to fight for quite a while. This is bad. This is really bad. And of course, Dana White is going to, at first he's going to want his ass gone for a little bit, but he's going to want him to come back because Dana White needs to make money. Dana White is the type of guy where sometimes, I do like him. Sometimes I like his little outbursts and his honesty, but sometimes you could tell this guy's a real piece of work, let's just say. Jon Jones, I want this guy to, get his head back. I mean, he has brothers. He has brothers who are in the football, NFL. He has his family is pretty much a success. This guy, he's young. I can understand he's young, but he definitely is going through the wrong path. This guy is one of the best fighters of all time. I don't want him to just throw that shit away. I want him also to be a good human being. So hopefully he gets his shit together, gets his head straight. I still hate the guy, but I don't want the guy. The guy is a very talented guy. This guy is one of the best, like I said. And this guy is, whether he likes it or not, he was a role model when he won that belt. I want him to be a role model, even though that's too much of a burden, so to speak. I'm just saying that I hope this guy, this is the wake-up call, because this guy he threw it all away, honestly. He threw this shit all the way. He'll probably get a second chance. but he threw most of that shit away. It's just like the conversation with Mayweather. Mayweather abusing most of his girlfriends and wives. Why is he allowed to still fight? That is a good question, right? Why is he allowed to fight when a lot of other people, who do that, like Ray Rice and stuff, are not allowed to play? It definitely sports, definitely in different areas like boxing, baseball, NFL, soccer. There needs to be an overall, punishment going down. UFC is part of that. If UFC wants to have a good name and shit, they need to definitely, once this matter is handled in court and stuff, that Dana White himself or whoever really steps in and say, hey, dude, give me your belt. You're out for quite a bit. You need to get your shit together. So that's really my thoughts on Jon Jones and what the fuck's going on with him. If you didn't know who I was talking about Jon Jones. This guy's a very talented guy, man. He's one of the best, but he just fucks it all up. So that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on it. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts. If you have anything to comment, I mean, that's just my thoughts. You might have different opinions, or of course, it's not. This is the story that we're getting right now. This story may very well change later on, or something. There might be a twist in it. But right now, what I'm feeling right now is this. It's not only this, but also his drug addiction. I mean, it happens. You see it all the time. You see it definitely all the time, but he is definitely one of the villains of the UFC, and there are villains in the UFC. Look at Brock Lesnar. Fucking hated that guy. Ronda Rousey, getting her image back a little bit, but she's still kind of a villain. We want to see her lose because she's the best, and she's not really fighting the best, like I said in my other videos. So thank you guys for listening, and let me know your thoughts on this whole matter. All right, I'm out.